So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Boost is out here with his little satchel on, and he doesn't have on a seatbelt. So let me just throw on a seatbelt real quick before you guys flame me. All right, so I'm actually super excited to do this. I just want to give you guys a brief undergo what's going to happen. I'm pretty much going to meet up with my homeboy. He has a full bolt-on G37 coupe, and this isn't going to be the best comparison because technically I have a full bolt-on Q60 coupe. So this isn't really going to be like a power video, and I'm probably going to chop the videos up into different things. But I think this is going to be a good comparison video for the people who have a G37 and may want to jump into a Q60. Hopefully my friend Dave wants to drive my Q60 also, because that will give him a bit more comfort. And then he might actually just really want to hop into a Q60 in the future. All right. Also, don't stop confusing the Q60 and G37. After 2014, 2015, they renamed the G37 Q60, and then they changed the body in 2017. All right. Anyways, any corrections? Let's get to the car wash. And I also know that some of you guys hate the fact that I go to the machine wash. My paint isn't all of that. It actually is in pretty good condition, but man, my car's street part, so I'm not gonna pay $30, $40 for a hand wash. It just doesn't make sense when I can pay under 10. So is what it is. Oh, I don't know if you saw the last video, but I got to finally drive a full bolt-on 93 tuned G37. So now we're in my car, a fully tuned Q60 3.0T, and I got my boy Dave. This is the first time driving a Q60, and a tuned one at that on 93. So for anybody who has a G37 370Z, he's gonna be the best reviewer in this case to give his honest first initial opinion on what this car feels like and to drive, coming from his all-wheel drive G37 to an all-wheel drive Q60. Hit the intro. So welcome back. So I'm gonna have him drive map 1. This should be about a 15 psi map. It should give you right around 360, 370 wheel. But what do you think about the car initially that you got it now?
Yeah, I definitely get that luxury feeling inside here.
A little bit more than the G37?
A little bit more than the G37, absolutely. It feels more like a cockpit. I feel secure. I love the bucket seat feeling. Of course, I have that.
You have the sports seats on that too.
So I like that hug me, don't ever let me go feeling.
But these are more of a comfort seat though. They don't make sports seats for this car. This is the only option. So they kind of make this more of a cruising type of car rather than sports. So like you already nailed it. It feels more comfortable, luxurious, rather than the G37, which is more sportier.
Absolutely. All
right. So anything else that you like about the car you briefly want to throw out there that just sticks out to you as a
G37? Console? Absolutely. The dual console.
Okay. I
like your carbon fiber trim here right in the sides. Yeah, that definitely caught my eye. Although I did mention your paddles, I do wish that these were longer.
Okay.
You know, because these with the plasticky feel, I'm more used to that metallic feeling from mine.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I told you. I like the metallic paddles way more than the plastic paddles. They do make some extensions for this car that are like metallic-y, but to me, you can tell it's an aftermarket part.
Right.
You know, there are people who do swap those over to this. That they have to get a whole separate harness just to have paddles. And plus, if you notice, it's on the steering wheel rather than the column. So, but they can be swapped over onto the column too. That's what some people do in the community because they like the paddles so much more.
Really, I've never seen that.
Yeah, but they do it. They do it for this car. They do it for the Q60 and the G30, the Q50. They put on because remember, the 2014, the 2015 has it on the column, and then 2016 to 2017, 2018 is when they switched over to the steering wheel.
Okay.
Yep. So Anyway, so we're gonna jump right into it. Where I'm on map 1. About 15 psi. You can drive the car how you feel. You can set this, briefly, just anything that sticks out to you, you can go ahead. And also, for you to put in sports mode is right here. I'm gonna just put in sport, and that allows you to adjust some of the firmness and how quickly things switch and everything like that. So yeah, let's go.
All right, let's take off.
Are you ready?
I like your exhaust tone already.
Really?
Yeah, I like your exhaust tone.
It's fully closed now, so I have the adjustable noise.
Okay.
This is basically your car for now, so you can do whatever you want. If you do want to give it some gas, we'll give it in here because there's no people around. If you don't see anybody.
Yeah, we want to clear straight away.
Yeah, just a quick 1 and 2 pull, nothing too crazy. How that that feel.
Yeah, that's definitely more torquey.
Yeah, the turbos give a lot more torque. They give you that above 450 pounds of torque to the wheels compared to the 37.
I feel
that's
that.
Like 250, close to 300.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely got that feeling, and I feel safe. Like the car feels sturdy. Like it's not gonna slip. It's not gonna give away. You don't have to fear for your life. I can speed.
Wait, you feel like you fear for your life in your own car?
Nah. Well, I mean,
shit.
I've driven other cars before, but I'm just saying, you know, I don't get that feeling here.
Okay.
I feel safe here.
Okay.
Which is very big. I mean, I'm not a big speeder, but you know, when I do get on it, I like to feel like, you know, I want to lose my life.
Okay. Well, right now we're on the 15 psi map, so the car's probably, the car to the crank right now is probably making 450 horsepower. Nothing too crazy. So it's not gonna be anything astonishing or anything like that.
Okay.
All right, so pull over right here. We're gonna swap to map 2 briefly. Doesn't take too long. Just you can do it while going, but you know I didn't want to be rude. So one of the things that's so cool, because EXHUAST, I'm tuning EXHUAST. You can do it just like on your steering wheel where you can switch. We can switch maps on the go. Now we're in map 2, and that's it. All right. So when you're ready, give a little pull.
Oh yeah, I feel the difference now. Yeah, I definitely feel a big difference in your map.
And you even rev it out.
Yeah,
you're still in a low gear, just chilling, because you know we're not really, you know, we don't want to mess with no federales or anything like that.
Exactly. You still want to keep it, you know, professional, but yeah, I definitely feel the difference. Big difference, about 60-70% difference there.
It's about 50 to 60 wheel horsepower difference and like that. But how does the driving? The biggest thing I'm gonna ask you.
Right.
Did you notice that my car is electronic steer versus your car, which is hydraulic steer?
I noticed that.
So how does the steering wheel feel? Because that's very important for a lot of people who want to come from a G37 to a Q60.
Okay, so your steering wheel feels a little, for lack of a better word, looser than mine. Mine tightens up around 30, I believe, around that. I was expecting to feel that here, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm so used to mine, but it definitely feels a little looser.
It does feel it because it's electronic steer.
Okay.
So I have it in sport. It can't get any tighter than this. This is as tight as it's gonna get. So so that may be a downfall if that's not the type of driving style that you would like.
Right.
Because with the G37's power steering, you feel the heaviness. You feel it in your hand. With this, it just feels a little bit more, you know, digital. Doesn't have that tension in the steering wheel.
It doesn't. But what I would advise everyone, it's muscle memory. It's different for me. It's foreign for me because I'm used to mine. I'm used to that tightness, that stiffness in my wheel. For me to drive this, my muscle, I'll get used to it in about 2 days. Granted, I'm driving it all day. Yeah. Like anything, you'll get used to it. It's not exactly, I don't consider it a con. It's just different. Which doesn't make it unusual, but you know, you just have to get used to it. That's all.
So what I'm gonna do now, guys, is change it to the flame map. And he never got to hear, well, the burble maps on our car. So let's see if he's gonna like it. All right, open the valves all the way.
I heard that.
All right, so give it some pops. Just give it pops. Go ahead, rev some more rev.
Oh, that was nice.
That's my pops and bangs. I got my little pops and bangs. I think I should make a short video. Maybe I'll throw it in this video and we'll do a comparison with his pops versus my pops. Something short and sweet. Maybe I'll throw it on IG too. But now you got to see my little pop. But this is for my exhaust. Remember, the exhaust is going to be a lot different. Right. So, but that was just how mine sounds, like my little pops and bangs. I don't know if you want to drive it like that. Do you want to drive like that or not?
Sure, we'll take it.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll drive down there and we'll come back and put it the best. Oh, you can actually get the turbos now too. Yeah. Pardon me, guys, for the shaky video. This phone mount is a little funny. Bear with me. But still hit the like button though, so I get a better phone mount. Hit the like
that was
button.
Greatly appreciated.
Yes, definitely. So if you want to get the pops while driving, right? You're gonna want to go into like right around that 3,000 to 4,000 RPM.
All right, so
down, yeah, you can hit the paddles like you like.
Okay, now I get it now.
And then let off. There we go. Yeah, gunshot.
There we go.
Yeah, that popcorn. We're gonna swap it to the race map, and I'm gonna allow him, because you know it's my boy, I'm gonna let him take off. So let's go to the end and we'll come back, we'll park up like somewhere on the other side, and I'm gonna put it in race map, make sure it's clear, and I'm gonna just let you just give the car a good run.
You got it.
All right. When you feel like you're in the clear, I want you to launch it and go to like 60. All right, so this is gonna be his first time launching it. When you're ready.
Very good.
That was good.
Wow, that was great.
That was great.
Yeah, boost your car's phenomenal.
Thank you, thank you. It's just a regular. Right now the car's tuned to 450, so the car's making a little bit above a 500 horsepower to the crank. So just a little bit. All right, so you've been driving the car for what, about 5-10 minutes now? Like, how do you feel about it?
I feel great about it. If I had to make a switch in the near future, it would definitely be the Q60.
Do you think it's an upgrade from the G37? Though?
I do believe it's an upgrade. Absolutely, yeah. Is it performance? Definitely an upgrade.
So performance-wise, but like everything else all around though, because you spent 10 minutes with it. You've been around the car. Like, do you think? Yeah, performance-wise, it's dope. But what about, like you said, luxurious-wise? Like, do you think it's a downgrade or an upgrade? Really?
Luxury-wise, definitely an upgrade. But that's definitely an upgrade.
So do you think the car, because from my conversation, do you think also that it lost some of the sportiness, though? Even though it gained performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
It lost some of the sportiness, what makes a G37.
It did, but it was minuscule at best.
Really?
It did, but minuscule at best. I think they more veered over to the more luxury side than sporty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, because that's what a lot of people said, and that's what I actually realized too. Right. Coming from the G37 sedan to the Q50, I felt like, yeah, it was a 3.7. I still felt it, but I felt like it was more luxurious. It wasn't as more analog. And then when I got to the 3.0T, Q50 and Q60, especially coming from the Q50 to Q60, I feel like this car is way more for the touring type of chill coupe car, and that's what it is. It's not supposed to really be like a performance animal. It has a potent engine,
yes,
but it really just stops there. That's really it. So I mean, at the end of the day, like, you would jump in this car? I mean, really?
I would do it. I would do it.
You would do it?
Yeah, if you're giving my honest opinion, I would do it.
You would do it?
I would do it.
Guess we got another one. I mean, ain't gonna be like our boy who left the G crew and went into a 550, but you know, he came from a 2-door to a 4-door, so that's a difference. I definitely believe that. But my other question is, comparing the transmissions, right? Is they're both 7 speeds. It's just that this transmission takes a bit more beating, it takes more torque. How does the transmission feel quicker or more laggier? Which one do you think?
Definitely not laggier, but yes, quicker.
You think it's a quicker shifting transmission?
Quicker. Absolutely. When I'm driving yours in manual, I don't get as much engine compression when I let off of your gas.
Okay. As
I do compared to mine. With mine, I instantly feel like, okay, I'm pulling you back. With yours wants to keep going.
Okay, so like when you downshift and you let go of the gas, it's like it still keeps rolling a bit?
Yeah. Okay. With yours, definitely I get that feeling. But with mine, I get more engine compression. My car
your car's like slowing down, like your engine braking. That's what's called, engine braking. So you feel like you get more engine braking with the V6 than the 3.0T. It could be because of the turbos. You're still forcing some PSI in, and that actually makes sense. Okay. That could be it. Okay, so engine, transmission, and just, I'm going to ask lastly, like, these last couple questions. View. All the way around. Do you think you get is it similar to the G37, like 360 view if you turned around? Any blind spots, anything crazy? Like, or do you still feel like you're in a G37?
No, I still feel like I'm in a G37. There's no blind spots.
Nothing really crazy.
Not really.
Nothing that would really hinder it more than the G37.
No. My point of views are still the same.
It's really about the same. Okay, yeah, so does it feel like you're in a G37 though?
It does. One thing I took note of, I heard a lot of people talking about the headliners, and this whole talk about a beige headliner gives it that feeling of more space.
Yes. Take a look.
Yeah.
Black.
You have a black headliner.
And it definitely changes up the whole environment.
It does. It changes my environment. It changes my atmosphere. My atmosphere feels different in yours.
Yeah.
I do feel more, you know? Yeah.
Black headliner is definitely a thing. It's a cheap thing that Infiniti could just have added as an option to any one of their cars, because black headliners don't get as dirty as quick either.
I like it.
Yeah.
If I could go black headlight, I would go black headlight.
Exactly. It just goes with the cabin a lot better. It makes sense. It completely makes sense. And to briefly just talk about the center console, even though you like the dual look, this is useless, okay? This stuff is useless. But they do make those aftermarket modules like that you have for your G37 that can add Apple and Android Auto. I still haven't done it to the top screen. This is just for HVAC and AC and stuff. It does other things, but they're completely freaking useless. InTouch is useless. But it is a nice look. Also, remember you had the Phoenix. They do make the Phoenix.
I did have the Tesla screen
for this car, which it has the latest version, so it shouldn't have any because I know you said you had glitches with yours.
I had glitches. I had lags with it. Yeah, it wasn't responsive. That's why I switched over to V-Line.
Okay. So they definitely make that too, and it really I've seen it on this car, and it makes it look so much more better. That's literally the one thing as an owner of this car. 3 of these with the same infotainment. That's the Tesla screen or the Android update part right here. Just makes it so much more better.
I see. Okay.
And it was one more thing I was gonna ask you. So all in all, you like the torque, you like the transmission, you feel like it's a little bit better transmission. The interior feels like you're still in G37, just more comfort in there. Right. But it's not as sporty. The steering wheel feels too light compared to handling. You can't really talk about because they're both from BC Racing coilovers, so that's a little different. That's not really stock suspension, whatever it is. But all in all, as a good package, like, do you think that if you had a choice, like, yo, you can't go get another car, it's like either you keep the G37 or you hop in the Q60 VR30, would you come to our gang?
I would join.
Yep. All right, we did it, guys. That's it. Video over. That's it. Well, I sold him, so he might be getting one of these in the future. We never know. We never know. But I hopefully definitely likes the car, man. I definitely hope he likes the car. And thank you, Dave, for driving the car. I appreciate you very much. Please, guys, check out the video where I just went over his car, just primarily all his modifications on his G37. Also, I did a video where I drove his G37 because I do want a G37 coupe in the future, and I will get a G37 in the coupe in the future, period. For myself and then for the channel. Because, I like to get the cars I really want. So outside of that, guys, hit me up at boostinmotion IG, Facebook, boostinmotion@gmail.com. Outside of that, guys, y'all have a good day. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you.